In 2023, the United States spent 2.3 billion on fireworks displays, both the big ones you see in the cities and personal at the home. Imagine what that is today. This year, with the 250th anniversary of so-called freedom, how much will we spend? Probably well over 3 billion. The average show lasts only 10 to 20 minutes. Is that a good return on investment? Do we even know why we are blowing shit up? What are we celebrating? Have you read the Declaration of Independence? Most of the complaints in there filed against the King of England at that time, most of the complaints we're now actually doing, or especially over the last 25 years. But over the last 250, we have um, become quite hypocritical. In 2022, there was a reported 582,000 homeless people, likely undercounted. Right now, that number has moved north of 800,000. And there are so many people on the edge of losing their cars, their homes. And I don't know. To me, it just seems like we're not being practical with the money we do have. And maybe we should reinvest it towards community so that we might actually have community. Shelters invest just south of 6 grand per person per year to feed them. Without food in your stomach, it's pretty hard to think clearly and to find ways to take care of yourself, to recover, to find work, and the alike. People actually do want to help themselves. The majority of human beings take pride in being self sustaining. There's some stereotypes that are incredibly unfair that just because you lost your home means that you're a write off to society. Again, a lot of us are starting to finally wake up and to feel that very real possibility. And yes, this is more than just a handout. We know that does not fix things. Sheltering, food, far more complex than just handing money out to those services. I realize those companies, those organizations can be wrought with corruption. But for people who have bought into self sufficiency, went to school for it possibly, and now are unable to keep up with the game. Maybe they were trying to keep up with the Joneses and that led to their own demise. That's pretty common. Or people who have just given up. They see the delusion for what it is and they don't want to play that particular game. Trying to keep pace in hyper competition for just a meager, individualized, not very fun personal survival. A lot of people are checking out of this game within a society where now everybody is becoming clear on the fact that we are all quite ill, that we have bought into a system that makes us ill, divides us, keeps us conquered, keeps us from supporting one another in times of need. And again, watch what happens next. We are, like it or not, we are inherently codependent, not only on other human beings for survival, but all beings. Where do we come from? Right? We come from this earth. What's our body made of and what does it need the most of? It needs water. We die without water in 7 days. Where does our food come from? Right? We are totally codependent on one another. So let's do the math. If you're a naysayer and you don't believe in me, or don't even take the example of food in the stomach, although I think that's a basic necessity. Can't think clearly without food in your gut. Let's do the math. 582,000 as of then, probably pushing 800,000 now. Maybe the cost is closer to 6 grand. It really doesn't take much to reroute our momentary entertainment towards taking care of one another. Would you agree? What we're reinforcing by taking care of one another is that reliance on each other that repairs trust, and it shows our vulnerability. We have to admit that we are fully entangled, again, not just with other humans, but with this planet that births us and should reclaim us at the end. She will reclaim us. So let's add some hope into that mix. Can we find a way to be hopeful again? and in awe and admiration and respectful of our entanglement? What is a healthy society anyway? I don't personally see it on July 4th. I don't see the evidence of that. So let's try to remove the mental, emotional distractions. Let's focus and finish on the task at hand, please. Find ways to broaden your awareness and acceptance for what is happening. We have a lot of issues. I'm not going to go into that in this video. Find a way to flow with life. I think that's the opportunity. And to be grateful for whatever we are experiencing. If you'd like a friend to chat with in that regard, I have some guidance around broadening your attention, diffusing that attention, synthesizing the emotions, the intellectual influence that's coming in from all directions now that we're hyper connected online, and then finding ways to manage those imprints physically into your body. There's a lot of things that are making us unhealthy, and we usually don't even know about it. Hit me up at Awareness Guide. Let's have a free chat. Just a glimpse of the model that I was speaking to. It's really the origin of all energy, and I'll show you how energy initiates and integrates all action in life. Thank you for listening. If you do intend to still set off fireworks, please be careful. Please don't add to the fires that are already burning down most of America at this point.